guys, welcome once again to another unboxing video. We're getting ready to do some builds, so I thought I'd kind of get some parts together to be able to do some builds for you on the channel. This is something that I found on eBay, and when I found out what price it was, I was like really super excited. So what I'm doing is I'm collecting some older platforms, some older hardware, and I'm going to put them to the test to see how well they run. Now, thankfully, my good friend Crash Override has supplied a couple of pieces to help with this process. He has lent me the cooler that I gave him a while back. This is the Cooler Master V8 GTS tower cooler. Awesome cooler. Also, he has lent me his 3GB Radeon R9 280X. So, thanks to Crash Override for lending the parts over to that way we can put these together and put them through the test. Eventually, I am going to be making a couple of production builds out of them, but for right now, I'm going to be putting some different processors on these. If you looked at my last video, I did the 990 FX board that was supplied by Highlander, and that has arrived. And this one is a different one. So we're going to open this up here. And this is one I bought off eBay. And of course they come in these nice priority mail boxes. And thankfully it is nicely bubble wrapped, or he put a priority mail bubble wrap in it, go figure. Okay. So now we're going to, oh, this must be envelope. Okay. Okay, that's about. Okay. Wow. Holy chrome. Can we say a lot of bubble wrap? Holy crap. Well, we'll reuse that in some capacity. Okay, now we come down to the main part. Oh, and he actually left it on the mounting foam, which is nice. Okay, so what is it? Well, this is a, let me just move this out of the way. It didn't come with the usual plastic CPU cover, so it looks like they covered as well as they could. But they said it's guaranteed against dead-on arrival. So yay! What this is this is an AsRock X79 X79 motherboard. So this is going to be used to power the i7-3820 that Highlander donated to the channel. Now, the really cool thing about this platform is that it will support a good amount of processors, and it also supports quad channel RAM. So I'm going to be working on getting a matched quad channel RAM stick kit to put in this, because eventually this is going to become my streaming rig and production rig, because this thing will also support the i7-3960X 6-core 12-thread processor. That is the Monster Ivory Bridge build for that generation. Now, it does support the 4000 series, but those CPUs are a bit more expensive. They're a little bit harder to get, and I figure I can pick up the 3960X for between $100 and $200 depending. I'm seeing them right now on eBay for 130, 140 bucks. I figure if I can pick one of those up eventually, great. And then I'll just get a quad, 4 memory sticks to put in this, and then we're good to go. So I'm going to just kind of take the tape off of this. Oh yeah. And the pins are in pristine condition. There's no bending at all in the socket. So this was a really good find. I'm really super stoked about this one. I'm super stoked about both these boards that came in. Both this one and the 990FX, because these are going to be awesome. So I'm going to slot a 3820 in this because there's no cover on it right now, so that way at least it's protected. But like I said, this is what's going to be used for the 3820 build. I have some RAM that was donated by Highlander. He sent over two 2 gig sticks. And I also have, from one of my other systems, I have 2 4 gig sticks of PNY RAM. So we're going to put both of those kits together and have 12 gigs for, and that'll work in both boards. And the reason why I went with the older platforms is because DDR3 memory isn't quite as stupidly as expensive as DDR4 memory. Now, of course, DDR5 memory is going to be coming out at some point, in which case that's going to kind of shake things up in the DDR4 world. At least I hope so. That maybe that might make things a little bit easier for those of us who are looking for DDR4 memory. So, and this will support both SLI and Crossfire. So if by some weird chance graphics card prices ever come back down out of the stupid sphere, I can always slot 2 of them in here and go for SLI or Crossfire or what have you. We have some fun with that. But yeah, I just wanted to unbox this and take a look at it, and it came in really great shape. The place I got from, it's a computer place out there in California. I ordered this on Wednesday of this week, and it came in today, being Friday. 2 days. So, came a lot faster. So yeah, I mean, not that I'm slighting the shipping of the 990FX board, because that was the fault of the Postal Service and nobody else, because it was just the slow boat to China shipping. So anyway, I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to start putting some stuff together. I'm going to be putting some of these components in the Smilodon Raid Max case, which I've come to find out the back folds out to become its own test bench. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be mounting the power supply and the hard drives in this case, and then what I'll do is I'll put the boards on the back. When it's open, we'll put everything together, stick a cooler on it. We'll stick this V8 GTS cooler on it. We'll run our tests on it, run some benchmarks, play some games with it, see how it runs. So let me know your thoughts on this, because I have both this card here, the R9280X. Just for giggles and grins, I might throw this one on there too. This is the EVGA GTX 650 Ti. I think it's a 1 gig card. That could be fun. Maybe we'll get to see how badly PUBG plays. Maybe it'll actually be a slideshow at 720p. I don't know. Just kind of throwing ideas around. So what are your thoughts on the older platforms? Do you think they're still worth it? Do you think they're still viable? Drop your thoughts down in the comments down below and let me know what you think. So as I always say, live a little randomly each day, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.